Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is Pharmacist Adeline with another video of a low-carb diet recipe. Today we are making grated tilapia with quinoa. If you have watched a few of my videos before, I am sure you would have noticed that I recommend the combination of a low-carb diet and intermittent fasting, along with physical activities and proper stress management to stay healthy and reverse insulin resistance and any metabolic disease related to insulin resistance, such as diabetes. And talking about diabetes, by the way, do you know your A1C level? Studies have shown that millions of people that have diabetes and pre-diabetes do not know they have it at all. I will get back to this toward the end of the video, since diabetes is not our topic today. Without further ado, let's get into the recipe. For our grilled tilapia with quinoa, these are what we need. A big fish. I am using a whole tilapia, but instead of a whole tilapia, you can also use the fillet. For the fish seasoning, we need a teaspoon of paprika, half teaspoon of ground turmeric, half teaspoon of black pepper, and some salt to taste. You can actually use your favorite fish seasoning. And I'm just mix everything and season this fish perfectly. Let's cut this lemon and use it on the fish. I'm gonna squeeze the lemon straight to the fish and just make sure that all the fish is perfectly rubbed by the lemon. Let me remove the extra lemon juice on the fish from the fish with this paper towel before I add the seasoning. The fish looks good now and ready for the seasoning that I am going to go ahead and add right now. You can use gloves if you do not want to touch it with your fingers. And this is the final product of the seasoned fish, the seasoned whole fish, ready to go on the grill. For quinoa, I do have quinoa here. I got this one from Amazon. Half cup of sliced carrot, half cup of string beans, green beans, half cup of onions, quarter cup of green pepper, 1 teaspoon of scallion, 1 teaspoon of cilantro, and 1 teaspoon of parsley. Here I am using frozen cilantro and parsley because I do not have the fresh one. And of course, some salt. We do have two options of sauce for this fish. The first option is the cream sauce. And for that, we need some heavy cream. This is a half cup of heavy cream, grated parmesan cheese, a half cup, a teaspoon of butter, a big clove of garlic, a pinch of black pepper, and some fresh lemon juice. Salt to taste, of course. The second sauce option we do have is a hot sauce. And for that, we do need 1 medium tomato, 4 or 5 hot peppers. You can get any type of hot pepper you have access to. I got this from Walmart. You can also get the red chili hot pepper. We'll also need a big clove of garlic. Let's say about half teaspoon of white peppercorns and half cup of onion. And I'm going to add this to my blender cup. This is what it looks like. And this hot pepper is ready for cooking. Let's start the cooking with quinoa. We are going to wash it thoroughly with running water. It looks perfectly clean for me after washing for about 2 minutes. In this pan, I am going to cook the quinoa for about 15 minutes. I do use 1 3/4 cups of water for 1 cup of quinoa. I'm gonna bring this to boil on a high heat, and when it boils, I will reduce the heat to low heat and cook it for about 15 minutes. You can tell it is boiling now. Let me add some salt and reduce the heat to low. I'm going to cover it up for about 15 minutes. Beautiful! This is what it looks like after 15 minutes. I am going to let this cool down totally and fluff it up. While quinoa is cooling down, let's start saute the vegetables in this pan. The pan is hot. Let's add 1 tablespoon of olive oil, onions, green beans, carrots, green pepper, and the heat is low to medium. Black pepper, and I'm gonna stir it. It has been cooking for almost 1 minute now. Salt to taste. I am going to add the scallions to the mix now. I think I need a little more of the olive oil. This is about a teaspoon. I do not want to overcook these veggies. I'm just gonna add the parsley and cilantro now. Let us fluff the quinoa now and add everything to the mix. Oh, beautiful. And this is the perfectly cooked fluffy quinoa. Let's stir everything up. It looks good. It also smells good. And this is ready to serve. And here we go. Our quinoa is ready. I am going to grill the fish on this heavy metal pan. Let's turn the heat on. And do not think this is dirty, because it is not. And I am going to use this avocado oil spray to spray the pan. My pan looks hot. I'm gonna add my whole fish into the pan. The fish is cooking perfectly. I'm gonna spread some more oil underneath. Let's flip it up and cook the other side. I just flip it up. Great. Let's cover it up for another 2 to 3 minutes. I believe this is ready. I am going to double check with this cooking thermometer. You can tell it's perfectly cooked. I would say it's almost overcooked because my temperature is about 160, and I was actually looking at a temperature of 145. So I am going to remove this from the heat now. It looks beautiful. It smells good. That's the final product of the tilapia. The next step is to cook the cream sauce. I am going to melt a teaspoon of butter in this small pot. I will don't add the garlic. I'm gonna crush it right inside. Let me squeeze the lemon juice right inside. Garlic and butter smell so good. And stir it up. The next step is to add the heavy cream. Grate. Then some black pepper. My grated parmesan cheese. I'm going to stir everything up now. Let's stir everything up now. It smells so good. I'm gonna add some water and cook for 1 or 2 minutes. This cream sauce looks ready to me. You can add some salt to taste if you would like to. And this is the cream sauce ready for our fish, for the people that like cream sauce. It's very tasty. The last step is to cook the hot pepper sauce, and I am going to pour it right into this cooking pot and boil it until the water dries out. Let me cover it up and turn the heat on. I believe the hot sauce is ready. Let me open it up. Yes, it's ready. The only thing you can add to it now is salt to taste. I forgot to add it in the beginning. I am going to add this Maggi as well, but this is totally optional. It's up to you. You don't have to put it. This is the hot sauce. It's very hot. I'm gonna add a tablespoon of olive oil on top and mix it. And the hot sauce is ready. Trust me, it's really, really hot. This is how our meal looks like. Grilled tilapia with quinoa, with the option to eat with hot sauce and cream sauce. Today I am definitely eating with cream sauce. This tilapia may look dark, but trust me, it's not burnt at all. It's just well grilled. This is a very healthy meal, rich in proteins, low in fat and carbohydrates, and loaded with fibers. Now, let's get to the macronutrients of this recipe. If you are on a ketogenic diet, quinoa is the ingredient here with a lot of carbohydrates. So, if you would like to reduce carbohydrates to meet diet requirements, I would say reduce the quantity of quinoa I use here. Maybe use only half or less. For the macronutrients of only tilapia and quinoa without the cream sauce, we do have 50 grams of protein, 25 grams of total carbs, 20 grams of net carbs, 20 grams of lipids of fat, and a total of 505 calories. If using the cream sauce with the same ingredients I use, you are adding a lot more calories to this meal. Please be aware of that. It's very important. This cream sauce has 40 grams of fat, 8 grams of protein, and 5 grams of total carbs. This is a total of about 412 calories. That's a lot. Many people complain about eating healthy and never losing weight. When you are eating maybe salads with a lot of dressing, or eating meals like this one with this kind of sauce without counting the calories in this type of sauces, you're not going to lose weight. You're actually going to end up gaining weight, because salads dressings are loaded with fat. So for this recipe, if you want to keep the calories low in the sauce, in this cream sauce, I would recommend that you use a light cream instead of the heavy cream. Or you can use the same ingredients but use less cream sauce to eat your meal. Please, I do invite you to try the recipe and let me know how it comes up. It's very tasty, I promise. Please like and share the video if you have gained any value. If you do have any question, please send me a message to my Instagram or drop your comment down below. If you would like to be notified the next time I post a new video, please hit the subscribe button. And do me a favor, please spread love around you. Thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate your time. See you next time.